Hey guys, just doing another haul video. So this is just stuff that I got in the mail today. This is all from today. It seems like everything arrives all at once. The first thing that I got was from AliExpress, and it's the glue for my eyelash extensions with the primer and the remover. It's the sensitive type for sensitive eyes. So, because I get allergies and stuff like that, I thought I better err on the side of caution and get the sensitive glue. This one is a black glue. It's not clear, it's black, which is good because I don't really wear coloured mascaras or anything, so it doesn't bother me. And I think most glues are black anyway. I think that there's only one Japanese glue for sensitive eyes you can get that's clear, and it's like $49 for one bottle and doesn't come with a primer and remover. This was $3.50, and I've read the ingredients and everything like that. It's all legit and fine. It's very similar to the constitution of the glue that was used on my eyes when I had my eyelash extensions done professionally a couple of years ago, except it contains less. Which one is it? It contains less acetone, which is good. And that was a sensitive glue as well. So this is glue, the remover, which is a gel type remover, and the primer. And that came with a little bonus gift bag of 2 pink spoolies, 2 little applicators for the primer, and 2 little glue rings. It's $3.50. I got it in the I put it in my cart during the March sale, and I paid for it last week. And it arrived today, so that's really good because it's from China. So that was that's fast shipping. The second thing I got was from eBay. This is actually from Daiso, so you can get it for $2.80 at Daiso if you want to. They have them at all Daisos. But this one I got online for 49 cents or 48 cents, and it's an eyebrow coat. So what it is a clear coat that you put over the top of your eyebrow makeup, and it seals it and makes it waterproof and smudge proof. It dries matte, not shiny, which is really good. You can get a shiny one as well, but this one's the matte one. The shiny one is black up the top, and the matte one is brown up the top. That's the only way you can tell the difference. I've bought both in Japan and in Melbourne, and that's how I figured it out. I just bought both. And yeah, it's really good. A little thing like this will last you forever because you literally swish, swish, and it seals your eyebrows all day. You can have a shower and everything, and they won't come off. You can go swimming. The third thing I got is a Misha. What is it? Misha the Style Liquid Sharp Eyeliner. And this is a liquid eyeliner, a brush style one. And it's a really nice thin brush. So you can get a really nice precise wing. I haven't used brush eyeliner in a long time, so. I've been using the Kat Von D tattoo liner, which is in a pen. But years ago, I used to always use a brush liner, and I was really against pen liners for some reason. I felt like they were cheating. So I just wanted to get a cheap one to get back into it and just see how I like it. This cost me, I think, about 50 cents or less, including shipping. Though it started at 1 cent on eBay, and I got it that way. This is just another peel mask like the one I showed you yesterday. I bought 2 because they're really small. So it's not a peel mask, like a peel moisturizer. I put it on today, and it is whitening. It gives you a whiter base to work with. It's the same as probably putting on a white primer before you put on your foundation. But I primed with the rose gold oil, and then I put this over the top, and this is kind of like a balm. And yeah, I got some for 37 cents and the other one was 49 cents. So all up, I paid less than $1 for 2 of them. And that came in about 3 weeks. Now this is the bargain. This thing. This is a Korean face mask made in Korea. It's a charcoal mask for oil control and pore management. For professional use, modeling mask. It contains lots of things that are long words, but mostly charcoal and licorice root extract, algin, calcium sulfate, magnesium oxide, clay, a few things, and it's 240 grams, and that's what it looks like inside. It's just a powder, and you add water to it to your desired consistency, and then you use a brush or your fingertips to apply it. Let it dry on your face, and then use a warm damp towel or a makeup wipe or similar something. I like a warm damp towel. No, it's not closing properly. There we go. To remove it, and your pores will be nice and tight, and your skin will be nice and clean. If you have oily skin like I do, I have an oily T-zone and an oily chin and like oil across my cheeks quite badly. That's why I get pimples if I'm going to get them. I actually have one on my chin right now, which is, oh no, it's on the side, which is covered up very well with concealer and Dermacol. But anyway, yeah, this cost me $3.50. And that was from a bid starting at 1 cent on eBay. And I just kind of bid up. And it was sitting at 50 cents for ages. And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to win it for 50 cents. And then in the last 10 minutes, it went up to $3.50. But I still won, which is the point. So I don't know who's bidding against me, but they were bidding every time I bid for 10 minutes. And I won. So I got the big mask, 240 grams, pretty good. That'll last me forever. Now the last things I've got here, not the last things, the second to last things, Chinese rip-off palettes. Now there's a lot of controversy about fake up in the makeup community, especially on YouTube. But I do my research, I get ingredients listings from the sellers, and I compare it to the actual product, which I will try in store before I buy the rip-off product so I can compare the quality. And I've got to say, this time I've been very, very impressed. The first palette I got for $3, $3 including shipping, it took 2 weeks to get here, is the Venus XL palette. And it's all exactly the same as the original Lime Crime one, except it has less talc marker in it and more pigment. It's got a glass mirror. The colors are exactly the same. I've swatched the real palette and I've swatched this one off camera, but I'll show you a couple of swatches now. I'll clean my hands a bit. This is more pigmented, more blendable, and more buttery than the real thing. The real thing is like $75, I think, in Australia. And you can't find it anywhere. This was $3. So what I'll do is I'll swatch a couple of them. I will swatch Inspire. Barely touch it. So it's this color here. It's like an iridescent kind of purple to blue shift color. Another favorite of mine would have to be Passion. The mattes are a bit harder to swatch because I've got long nails. I can't get in there properly. Passion is this one here. So it's kind of like a magenta sort of colour. And that's that there. I barely touch it because I can't get into there with my nails. So I literally just barely touched it. Because they're kind of in the palette. There's like a little couple millimeter gap. And yeah, that's better than I'm telling you, it's better than the real thing. And I got that on eBay. You can also get them on AliExpress, I believe. I don't know if different sellers have different like qualities, but I've seen them range from $3, which is what I paid, all the way up to like $14.99 for the rip-off palettes for the fake up. And I thought I'll just buy the $3 one and see how it goes, even if it's not that pigmented. For $3, I'll make it work. But I have been impressed. This one is one I will do a look with soon, because I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so put that over there. The next one I got is another Too Faced one. This is one I've wanted for ages. This is the Too Faced Life's a Festival, Love, Peace, and Unicorns palette. Again, I've swatched the real one in real life at Mecca Maxima in the city, and I swatched this one. Again, it's got a glass mirror. It's got really strong magnets. Let's see, we will swatch Unicorn Tears because that's a really nice color. Barely touched it. Look at that iridescent white. Let me put some of that on my nose. There we go. Just a touch. There we go. That's from, oh, I still got a bit on my finger. Might as well put it on there. Barely fucking touched it. And that's how pigmented it is. That was $3.50. These online range from about $2.80 to $20 for the fake ones. I paid $3.50. I don't know if they range in quality depending on the price, but I'm happy with this one. I got it on eBay. So now this one, the actual colors themselves are really good, but I'm really disappointed with the packaging. This is a Too Faced Chocolate Gold. This cost $4.80 or $4.85, I think, Australian, including postage. It took 3 weeks to come. Now, I'm disappointed with the packaging because the real one has a really metallic gold here. It's like a glistening metallic, looks like real gold. This just has like a cappuccino colored, I don't even know, look. I know, it's a bit disappointing. But aside from that, it's got a glass mirror. But the actual colors themselves inside, now I wanted this for ages. I saw it at the the end of last year, around November, at Mega Maxima, and I was like, I need it. But it was $75, and I was like, well, we don't need it that bad. And I basically wanted it for one color, which is New Money, which is this fucking hot pink. And I will swatch that for you on a clean finger. Again, I'm barely touching it. Look at that. It is a hot pink. And there's some great colors in this palette. There's like a really great metallic green. I love this. I love Love and Cocoa. It's kind of like a rose goldy sort of brownie color, and it's metallic. It's really metallic. Roland and Doe swatches really well. So this is a matte. And it's just a matte sort of skin tone base color. I'll actually put it on my hand. And I'll put that on my hand too. So you can see that's just from barely touching it. I'm really pale, so rolling in dough doesn't really show up on my skin. But that's new money. And that's not with a brush, and that's, look how much is still left on my finger. Like, I just barely touched it. It's just amazing what you can get online these days. And it's a really good case. It feels heavier than the real one. I don't know if that's in my head, but it does feel heavier than the real one. I think it's got a thicker mirror. And it came with a little style guide that comes with all of the Too Faced stuff as well, which I like. I don't usually use them, but I like having them. I'm really happy with that one. Again, with all of these, before I purchased them, I messaged a seller and I said what's actually in these products, because I have very sensitive eyes and skin and I need to know what ingredients are in these products. And with all three of them, every single one of them is all from the same seller, which I'll try to link below if I can find it in my long eBay history. All of them had less talc mica than the real thing and more pigment than the real thing. So how can you go wrong? Talc mica is what gives me a reaction, so less of it is better, and pigment is more pigmented. So it's crazy. Anyway, the last thing I got is kind of stupid, and you're gonna laugh at me, but it's Better Buddies T8 Red Fire Fat Burn tablets. This is just a trial size one. It was $3.50. I don't know how many are in here. Doesn't say. But basically it's just like green coffee bean, L-carnitine, ethyl L-carnitine, caffeine, fiber, raspberry ketones, things like that. Sorry, but I just really need to wee. Anyway, it's just things like that. Just the average magnesium, chromium, bladderwhack, capsaicin, L-tyrosine, just standard sort of thermogenic stuff. This is from an Australian seller, so I do feel safe using it. I wouldn't probably buy something like this from China. Would I? I don't know. If it was cheap enough, I probably would. But this was cheap enough and it was from Australia, and it had free postage because it's the sample size one. I think you can get like the big giant tubs. And just open it up. How do you open this? Childproof. Okay. Oh, they smell like candies. And that's what the pills look like. Just red pills. Red for fat burning. And it says you take 2 to 3 capsules daily before food. So what I'll do is I will take them before my breakfast every morning. I'll have just 2. I think 2 is plenty. I've lost plenty of weight already, so I'm just losing the last couple of kilos now. And thought this would be a good little push in the right direction. Don't make fun of me if this is all a scam. But yeah, I still had to give them a try. Anyway, now a couple of things I got actually came with little discount codes. And that was the unicorn palette and the chocolate palette. Came with something from the rubyrubyshop.com. I got a discount code for 3,000 won off. I don't know what a won is, but I'm guessing it's a form of money. And I got a discount code for rubyrubyshopk.com, and that's for 10% off. And that just came with the purchase. So I'll be checking out the website. I'll see what they've got. I'll use those. They're good. But yeah, that's everything I got in the mail today. Happy Friday. See you guys later.